everybody. How is everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's doing well on this beautiful, beautiful Sunday. Today is Sunday and I'm getting ready to cook a Sunday dinner for my children. I thought I would invite you guys to come on in. The menu today is going to be, they want fried chicken wings. They're going to have also some of my famous style greens. And they're also going to have some dirty rice and some sweet cornbread. Now, I know I said I was going to be on keto, but I guess I got to start all over because this is dinner with my children. It's been quite some time since I had, well, not all of them will be here, but some of them will be here, but it's been a while. So let's go ahead and get in the video. Of course, I had to make a trip to the store to pick up some items. I needed to go get some more greens. So what I do is I cook collard greens and I also cook mustard greens and I mix them together. And everybody has their choice of what type of sausage they like. This is what we use. This is what I use. I can't say we because I'm the one doing the cooking. And so, because I'm not going to slave myself, baby, yes, we're going to do this type of dirty rice right here in the box. We're going to use that. I have ground beef. We also are going to have some of this Jiffy's, which my children love. They wanted Jiffy's cornbread, so Mama going to give it to them. And we also got, because I have 4 greedy children, I have this big old bag of chicken wings, which is what they requested out of all the chicken. They wanted chicken wings. And let me tell you, I had to go search for this chicken wing because today is Sunday and it's football time and everybody doing chicken. I guess they doing drumettes or I don't know. But anyway, I had to go get more chicken. And I had to get a little more oil. And y'all probably say, why she got the little oil? Well, because I don't have enough. And I had to go get this here because I decided to make muffins instead of just regular old cornbread. So I'm going to set this here because that'll be the last thing I do is make that. Yeah, this rice cauliflower is for me for when I start my keto back tomorrow, I hope. Anyway, I had to get also, excuse me guys, but I had to go get some all-purpose flour because I don't buy flour and I didn't have any. I didn't even buy this stuff. My daughter bought it. The one who requested it. That is for my greens, who requested this dinner. And I also have some green onions to go into my dirty rice. Yeah, that's what this is for. So I'm just going to set everything up there. And you guys, I'll let you see. These lemons are for me some, you see these lemons here? And you see this ginger here? I'm going to be making me some lemon ginger tea. It is thebomb.com. You guys try it. It's good. It's got good benefits. We'll talk about that in another video. So let me just put that to the side. And, and I was going to get a cake. I'm not going to lie to you guys. But then I was like, how am I going to get a cake? My children don't even really eat cake. So I didn't. So I got a watermelon. But this is for me. This is my dessert. Alright guys. So let's go ahead and get this stuff cleaned up, rinsed off. And let's go ahead and get everything set up so I can get it on the stove. And I'll see you guys in just a little bit, so stay tuned. Alright, you guys, so the first thing I need to do is put some water in this pot because I need to go ahead and put what takes the longest. It's collard greens take the longest. I didn't show you guys, but I already had mustard greens. But these take the longest, so why I'm going to put my bag of chicken. It's still closed up, but I'm going to set it here because I need to, hold on. Set this pot of water on the stove so it can start coming to a boil just like that. So we're going to go ahead and get that on there. And if you guys know and you cook, you know to add some salt to your water. Get that salt in that water. Alright, so I'm going to go over here and we're going to wash these greens. Okay, I'm going to set you guys right here. Okay, I don't care if your greens come in these bags. Go ahead, they say washed already, but it doesn't hurt to re-wash the greens. So just go ahead and rinse your greens off again because people can be lying. You just never know. They'll tell you that they clean and then they don't be clean. So yeah, let's go ahead and clean these greens off. Let me go ahead and put some water on this portion of the greens. And my sinks are sterilized already, so it doesn't matter if they fall over. I just didn't want to have to pick all of them up. So let's go ahead and get these greens clean. Wash those greens. Get those greens. I can't even get it out of my mouth. Clean them up and get them cleaned off. So these are the collard greens. So I'm washing the collard greens because I'm going to go ahead and put the collard greens on there. If anybody knows, because people be around here talking, sometimes when you put these collard greens, they have such a funky smell. But when they don't taste funky when you get through with them, okay? They don't taste all that funky. Alright guys, so now that I've washed the greens, I'm going to go ahead and transfer some meat. To church, I went ahead and put these on to boil. They are ham hocks, because if you know about ham hocks are tough. So I just want them to get a little tender so that I can go ahead and put them in the greens. They still can use some boiling time. So I only got 2. Just for the seasoning, guys. Just for the seasoning. But I eat these bad boys. Okay, so yeah. I just put them in there, but they didn't really boil like I wanted them to. So I'm just going to take these here and just transfer them into this water and let them boil. I just want my food to be ready at least by 4 o'clock when everybody is off of work and everybody is home so they can head this way. So let me show you what else I'm going to do. I don't know if you guys cook with bay leaves, but these are the bomb.com when you put them in greens. Also when you put them inside of cabbage, they are so good. And I only take about 2 big leaves for the seasoning. So I put about 2 big leaves in my pot. Just like that. So I'm going to let this come to a boil. My greens are already washed, and so now what I'm gonna do is get ready to season my chicken. And my greens, I went ahead and put the greens in the pot so they can go ahead and start, because the collard greens take about an hour to at least get tender, and it does not take about 30 minutes for those mustard greens to cook. And then we just gonna go step by step, step by step, step by step. So let's go ahead and get ready to open up this chicken. Let's go ahead and open up this chicken. Oh, I forgot my kids can eat, so she told me to take out the other bag of chicken wings and add to I have grown kids, y'all, for real, grown children, not no little babies. So let me turn it this way where you guys can see. There you go. So we're going to go ahead and pour this chicken into the sink so I can wash this chicken. So we can get it washed right here, because I'm walking in chef shoes today. Okay, we walking in chef shoes. Alright, alright. Ready to do this chicken. And I can't remember who I got this recipe from, but I'm gonna find him. He's on Facebook. I mean, he's on YouTube. He's the first one I learned to cook. Put this on your fried chicken. Y'all probably know who I'm talking about. So I'm gonna get ready to season this chicken up. I got this here mustard. I got some onion powder. I do have some Creole seasoning, and I got a little slap your mama. And I have some garlic powder, of course. Yes, I have more of this, and also black pepper. But I'm also going to add this little secret ingredient that I got out the country. It's called chicken seasoning from Chef Merito. I guess is his name. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and season this chicken up. But I wanted to tell you, this idea was not my own of using the mustard on my chicken. I got it from a guy on here, and I can't think of his name. So if you know his name, put it down in the comments so I can give him his credit. But I'm going to try to look for him before I upload this video. Let's go ahead and get this chicken done. So, of course, I'm going to have to use my hands to move it around some. That's why I have on these gloves. But let's get that chicken. Let's just get the mustard off in here, guys. Alright, got that in here. Let's go ahead and add some onion powder. And look, don't be thinking that I'm putting a lot. Remember, I got to get to the bottom of this pan. So I'm just going to move everything to the side, because I definitely have to, I have to get in between there. This is just the top layer. So, yeah. Y'all, this chicken is going to be good. Trust me. I'm going to let y'all see my kids' faces, and y'all tell me what y'all think when it's all said and done. But actually, the seasoning right now is on top of the mustard. Ooh, it smells good, and it ain't even cooking yet. Alright, so let's do the dirty work. Alright, so let's get ready to mix this chicken up. Of course, I'm going to have to put more, because y'all know this ain't going to be enough. And your girl really can't work with one hand, but I thought I'd show y'all. That mixed up in there real good. Trying to get that mustard on every piece of chicken, y'all. And I love it that he showed me about how to put that mustard on here, because it definitely brings a new flavor. Don't taste all bitter as some may think. It actually brings a nice crust to your chicken. It holds that flavor in. It makes your chicken nice fried, but a lot like not dry. It's just really, really good. I'm telling y'all, it's really, really good. So now I have to add a little more mustard. So hold up. And so now that we got that done, we're going to let it sit, let that seasoning just sit up on that meat. Woo! Use them hands. Don't be afraid to use your hands. Massage that chicken. Get that seasoning in. Yes, indeed. Get that seasoning in there. You can't do better. You can't do nothing better than working with them fingers and getting that seasoning on every part of that chicken. All right, y'all. So I think my seasoning is in the chicken really good. But when I cook a piece, I will have to taste it just to make sure. And that's what's going to tell me if I need some more seasoning or not. So we got that done. Let's go ahead and remove these gloves. Alright guys, so let's see what we're going to do next. Guys, so we're going to get ready to do the dirty rice. This is a ground beef right here, y'all. This is some natural, all natural ground beef. So this is what I had bought when I was on keto. So since I'm making this dirty meal, let's hope that it tastes just as good as y'all know the ground meat y'all be using or everybody be using. So I hope it, let's see if it got any fat in it. Oh yeah, it does. 80% lean and 20% fat. So we're going to roll with that. So let me go ahead and get the ground beef going so I can get this dirty rice done. Let's get this meal on the road. I got the ground meat cooking and I added some onion powder and I added some garlic powder and some chopped up onions. I didn't want to put really no seasoning because I know that dirty rice in the package comes with seasoning of its own. So yeah, so I just thought I'd do it like that. So that's what I'm working on. And when you brown this ground beef, it says make sure that it's fully cooked. So if you make it out that box, make sure it's fully cooked. If you make it any kind of way, make sure your ground beef is fully cooked. So I just want to show you that, guys. And so the greens are boiling, so that's a good thing. The greens is boiling, and I don't put my seasoning until right before I do the next bag. Sorry, the next bag of greens. So I just want to show you guys that. We boiling over here and we frying right here, and I have the chicken marinating right here. The ground meat is ready, and so I'm going to strain it with this because I don't want to put it in my sink, so I just put it in this little bowl. So yeah, let's just get some of the oil off. We don't want it to be too greasy, so I hope I don't waste my meat. It's not really a lot of grease. It's 80-20. Get some of the oil off of it. Alright, that's it. That is it. Alright, so let's go. We're going to go ahead and add the rest of the seasonings that it calls for. Ooh, sorry. We're going to go ahead and add the rest of the stuff that it calls for. Actually, you're going to put at least 5 cups of water in it because I'm doing 2 boxes. That's 2 cups right there. It says 2 1/4. Let me tell y'all, I ain't good with that measurement stuff, but let's go ahead and get the water in. And let's do the rest of the water. Alright, I think that's good right there. And this is how it comes in the package. We're going to go ahead and open that up. Alright, so let's go ahead and pour that in. Whoa, wait a minute now. Sorry, it slipped out of my hand. That's one. Let's go ahead and pour the other one in. And that's 2. And we want to give it a good stir. Get it a good stir. Get it stirred up really good, guys. Oh, y'all, it smells good already. And it ain't even cooked yet. But it just smells good. Alright, so let's go ahead and let that come to boil. Then I'm going to put a top over it. Alright, so there go our quick dirty rice, because that's the quick way. Alright guys, so it's coming to a little boil. So I'm going to go ahead and put a lid on it. And then I'm going to turn it down to about medium heat, and we're going to leave it there like that for about 25 minutes. Now I'm going to get ready. I already cut up my sausage. I already cut up my green onions for my dirty rice. I'm going to get ready to rinse this other bag and get ready to add that bag to the pot, and then let it just boil and do its thing. Alright guys, so I'm just going to prepare this and get it ready for the chicken, because it's almost that time to get it fried up. So I think that's enough flour. So got that going, and also I'm going to get ready to start stirring up for the cornbread. But I'm going to make the cornbread the last thing I'm going to do. I'm going to get ready to do this chicken, get it in here, and give me a hot pan ready for the chicken to fry. So this is what we're looking like here with the dirty rice. Looking pretty good, looking pretty good. I tell y'all I cut up some green onions, and that's just to go on top of dirty rice. Yeah, I don't know about y'all, but green onions are the bomb. Alright, so our dirty rice is ready to go. So we're going to move on to the next step. They don't want them, they can pick them off. That's why I didn't cook it inside there. Alright, so our dirty rice is ready. Let's go ahead and get ready to get this cornbread prepared and move this to the side. Alright, y'all, so the greens look like they're about ready. So what I'm going to get ready to do, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to add the sausage to the greens because they are like halfway there. And we want that seasoning to get into the your greens. And this right here is just 2 links of sausage, 2 links of Eckrich sausage. Y'all be surprised at the flavor that this Eckrich sausage gives. And my kids, they love a meaty green, and I do too. So yeah, this is what's gonna give it that seasoning. Yes, Lord. Alright, so now what I'll do is begin to stir this up so those sausages can start cooking into those greens and releasing that flavor. The greens, I'm going to leave them at the top. Then I'll stir it up. Let it sit there for a little while. And then I'll come back to that. Go ahead and get this cornbread going. So I have 2 boxes of Jiffy. Hopefully this bowl is big enough. Hopefully. We'll see. 2 bowls of Jiffies. It calls for 1/3 cup of milk per box. So this is the first 1/3 cup. And then we're going to pour up another one. And then it calls for 2 eggs, and I put it in here because, honey, I'm not trying to be chewing on no cornbread. And then they have shells in it. Okay, so let's get the little blender, the little mixer, and mix this thing up. And now my kids like their cornbread sweet. Many of y'all probably like it sweet too. Jiffy's probably just ain't sweet enough. But what I'm going to add is some honey. When it gets toward the middle of bacon, I'm going to put some honey in it, and that's why I call it honey cornbread. And once it's all hooked up, I went and bought these from the Dollar Tree because I'm making muffins, okay? Cornbread muffins. It's easier for them to take home, easier for them to pick up, or whatever they choose to do. They grown. It's, whatever they do, I'm just cooking. So I want to thank my daughter Desiree, who supplied most of this because this was her request for this meal. But I also want to thank my other daughter who added to the chicken. And for me, because I'm the one cooking it. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. So, this is some work. I don't do this all the time. When they were kids, baby, they got a good meal all the time. When my children were small, they knew Mama was going to cook it up in that kitchen. Yes, they did. But, now that looks nice and stirred up. You guys can see it, but cornbread is ready to go. So let's go ahead and get this grease hot for this chicken. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and start letting this oil start getting hot for the chicken. And at the same time, I have my oven preheating to 400 for the cornbread muffins. Alright, also I'm going to go ahead and get these pans ready for our muffins. Let's go ahead and spray them down with some butter spray. We don't need them sticking. They are ready. I'm going to go ahead and pour them up because I figure it's easier for me. So let's go. Let's go ahead and pour this in. I guess. Come on now. Oh, it's thick. I tell y'all what, when I'm through pouring them, I'll be back because y'all will be in here all day. Alright guys, so after I got them finally poured up, I figured it would be safe to put it on here just in case they decide to spill over. You might want to put them on something that will catch them. Okay, so the oven is nice and hot. We're at 400, so I'm going to go ahead and put these in the oven. I have to look on the box to see how many degrees again. So I'm going to go ahead and put them and let them cook while the grease is getting hot. Alright, it says 20 minutes. See you in 20. I went ahead and started the first batch of chicken. I could not do it with both hands, so I had to do it like that. Get this in there and then waiting to get this. So I am going to taste the piece just to make sure that I got it seasoned right. The greens are done. So I'm just letting them set. The rice is done. The cornbread is in the oven. We got 11 more minutes for the corn muffins. And this is the last thing, and I can sit down. Dinner is served. On the muffins, they looking pretty good, guys. Looking pretty good. Look at that. Ooh-wee. Guys, I am done. Finally done cooking. Now I'm just waiting on the kiddos to come and eat. And that's it. So I did my thing. And I'm done. Tired and done. I'm tired and tired and tired. They ready to eat. Look, she would turn her head.
Come on, like 3 hours of sleep.
It's my old camera. Alright, let's play. Let's play. Where you gonna pray? That's how they do when you ask me you gonna eat.
Come on.
I pray. God, thank you for this food that we're about to receive. We ask that you would bless it, Lord. Touch, let no sickness come on our physical bodies. We thank you for provision, for providing this food for us. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Oh, she want to hold hands. She used to hold her hand when we pray.
Oh. You want